Are you ready for fight night tonight? That's actually a good question, I feel like the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight, the whole idea has been, going around, being promoted for a long ass time. I remember when was it that Mike Tyson had a knee injury? I think it was back in the beginning of this year, and it seemed like, I was never gonna happen again. I mean, to be fair, I'm not going to be too negative. I'm not going to be unbiased in this video. I'm going to play both sides. But I really wasn't surprised that, Mike Tyson had a knee injury at 58, like he is right now. Most boxers, when they're like that incredibly old, yeah, I'm not going to be shocked when they go into training and they have some horrible injury, because training for like an hour every day, every week, of course, yeah, the odds of getting an injury is insanely high, especially with him, when he's not even training that much. He's not doing that many fights, and this was the first one in a long ass time. Then yeah, those odds are gonna be inevitable. They will get an injury. Because the whole idea just seems so dumb. I know it's Jake Paul, he'll fight anyone, no matter the profession, some athlete. It was Jake Paul. Any fight he has set up just seems like a joke, where it's most like the whole premise behind it is the whole selling point. Not really much to fight, just the whole idea. People will go through it and be underwhelmed. And this fight, Tyson versus Paul, it felt like the biggest case of that. So once again, when it fell through and didn't happen, yeah, well, I wasn't that shocked. But now, I'm happy to say that it seems to be going through now, finally. You've got the pre-fight all set up. And tonight, right now I'm in Romania, it's about 8 a.m. In America, I think now it's midnight for the 15th November. So fast forward 20 hours, and you'll have Tyson and Paul in the ring. So be excited for that. But right now, I still have a lot of time to think about who's gonna win, who's the strongest. And to be fair, my biggest concern, for Tyson, because, everyone was always saying, oh, he's gonna win, because he's Mike Tyson. But my biggest concern is that, yeah, I've seen his training footage, he doesn't seem to, have the strength, but at the same time, past 4 rounds, if he's giving his all in every single round, relying on strength, past round 4, yeah, he's gonna be gassed, he's gonna be destroyed, and, he's not gonna have much left. So my biggest idea on how Jake's gonna win, if not by pure shock and awe, by knocking him out, then yeah, you could probably outlast him after round 4, to win by decision. That's very likely. Again, I know stamina doesn't win a fight, especially a boxing fight. But when you're going up against a 58-year-old that had injuries even during training a long time ago, then yeah, that endurance can really help you out and maybe even win the fight entirely. From what I saw, it is 8 rounds, with each one being 2 minutes, and that does make sense. Not because it's just an amateur fight, but also because with Mike Tyson, he does need that. It really is unless you're on the ring, you don't know how painful it is to be in there for 3 whole minutes. 2 minutes feels like a savior. No, it does actually. It does honestly. I'm not even kidding. 2 minutes already is quite a bit, but give an extra 1, make it 3 minutes. It's a whole new level. And it doesn't sound like much, but when you have 8 rounds, that's an extra minute on top. So 8 extra minutes of painful fighting, of being gassed and barely having any strength left, and pulling a muscle as well, or having a knee injury, which he has had. So it's now off the table. Okay, but at the same time, let's not be too technical. It is clearly an influencer fight. So what was the biggest thing so far from what I saw? Well, that was Mike Tyson slapping Jake Paul. Unbelievable. Okay, from what I saw, apparently there was a new clip from a different angle where Jake stepped on his foot, so he slapped him. At the same time, it could be him just not giving a shit and trying to get up some energy, some tension, make everyone hyped, for this fight that they've been waiting for a year. But apart from that, yeah, nothing else. It really seems how during the training part, of leading up to the fight, that really is when the fight has the most attention, when everyone's hyped. But then when it comes to the actual night, it feels like a miserable jacking off session where you're doing it, another best experience, and then it's over. Entirely like, you know, underwhelming. I mean, you could pray for like the most cinematic knockout ever, with Mike Tyson, first punch, fucking uppercut to the chin, knocks him out. But like I said, you know, he's 58, you know, like that primetime power is gone, and it's not a movie, guys. It's not a story. Like I said, you know, I don't want to, you know, suck off Jake Paul, but the age and, you know, like possibility of being injured, you know, is an important factor in this fight, where it could entirely ruin Mike Tyson. You know, like it could like ruin him like halfway through round 3 or 4, or maybe like the second to last round, he just gives up. I mean, like, does he have a career to protect? No, he hasn't had a fight like this in quite a while, and he probably won't in the future. Like this one will be his last one. Like I said, you know, like, he doesn't really have a career. But entirely, like I said, I think when I first came into this video, I was like, you know, I was gonna be unbiased. But now the more I'm talking about it, like, you know, I'm speaking to the mic, I really am, you know, more on the side of Jake Paul winning. Simply, I know it sounds dumb, simply because, you know, of just the age and, you know, endurance being a huge factor in this that could, like, you know, upset the fight and his decision, like making him win. But at the same time, I am gonna be a pussy and be like, if Mike Tyson wins, well, I did say in my video he does have power. But if Jake wins, I'm gonna fucking celebrate in the next video, because I was right. And the first time in my life I'm right about a fight. God bless me. And just you wait. But, you know, we'll have to see tonight. So I have no idea like what time it actually happens. I think in like exactly 20 hours from now, from when I'm recording, at 8:30, then it'll happen. But, you know, until then, you know, like, if I have a change of opinion, I'll let you guys know, and I'll make a new video, like, you know, to update my stance. But until then, I'm just staying on the side of Jake Paul. Just saying. From what I said in this video, hopefully you understand, you know.